Hello and welcome. My name is KRIPAL Singh. I am delighted to have you all here. I have been a passionate educator of English since 2005. Over these enriching years, I have the opportunity as well as privilege to work in several uh, prestigious schools across Uttarakhand, namely Mallikarjuna School, Pithoragarh, Intermediate College, Vivekanand Intermediate College, Pithoragarh, Vivekanand Intermediate College, Gangolihat, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Champawat, and Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Tadikhet. And thereafter I got a job in the state government, and continuously I'm teaching there in the state government schools. Each of these schools added something unique in my teaching skills, and always there were new challenges in these schools and new ideas prompted, and above all, one consistent truth what I happen to believe is that English can be taught quite easily, naturally, and joyfully if it is taught in a right way. This course is different. This is not going to be another run of mill English class. This is totally reimagined and real, creative, inventive English class which I am going to provide you, and this will be totally on a scientific theorem. The scientific way, first we listen something, and then we speak, then we read, and at last comes the written form. This is called LSRW, way of learning language, and this is believe me, this is quite natural, and this is the way we learned our mother tongue, and quite opposite to this what happens to be there in our schools and what we are accustomed to do there in our school. It's quite opposite of that. We first we read something, and then we are no, first we are asked to write something, and then we read, and then we listen to our teachers, and then speaking comes to the last. And in this way we do not learn the language. It ends in a way like we rote memorize our chapters, and it is totally unscientific. And what we are going to do in this course is to learn the language in a scientific way and in a lucid way. See what happens next.
How this course will run? This course will run in an entire different way as it happens in your schools. What happens there in a school when we have a textual portion to read? What happens? The teacher comes to the class and reads the textual portion in front of us and goes on translating it. This is not the way we have to learn the text. The text is not provided to us as if we are supposed to learn only the story, and that also in our mother tongue. The objective of the textual portion is to identify the special grammatical structures. Some phrases are there, and some difficult words which you say they have for the first chance arise there in the text, that are to be identified by the students. And when we go through this translation method, what happens? We just grasp the story. We are not concerned with all that. And what we will do here in this our live class and the course which I am going to provide you is that once you will read the text silently beforehand, we have this class, and thereafter I would be giving you certain clues about the sentence pattern or the grammatical structures and the phrases that are used, and how we can just use them in our day-to-day life, and how we can use that input from the text for our own writing skills. And when we come to the writing section, what happens there is that we copy just the format, whether it is report and speech and article and letter writing, all those formats which are given there in our curriculum. What we copy is only the format, and writing skill doesn't mean so. Writing skill means that we have to incorporate our ideas and our thinking in that particular format which we are provided there. And be certain, I am going to give you those skills by which you will be able to incorporate your ideas and your thoughts in a proper way, whether it is speech, whether it is any debate writing, whether it is any article writing. Step by step we are going to learn all these in our course. As far as the comprehension passages are concerned, I'm going to make you learn properly how we have to glide through the passages and understand the meaning, whatever knowledge we have of English, and we will be strengthening our guess skill and how we guess the correct meaning of those words which we are going to find for the first time in the passage, and those sentence structures especially which we are not able to disclose after reading certain passage. I'm going to provide you those skills by which you will be able to approximately reach up to the meaning of those things there in the passage which you often are not able to do so. And believe me, I will provide you handouts, and we will have some real live classes about that. And finally, grammar and vocabulary, which you have been learning since your junior classes and then your middle classes, and up to class 10th you are supposed to that you have completed your grammar section, and there is somewhat exercises there in class 11 also, but in class 12th we don't have such exercise that appear in the exam. But believe me, I am not going to forget this one and leave this one, because this is the main key area of our learning, and the way we are going to incorporate grammar in our learning is that while we will be learning the textual portion, I'm going to make you identify those grammatical patterns which you have learned earlier, and how we are going to use them in our own writing skills and our speaking skills. And beyond that, so many vocabulary exercises from your text will be done there, and I think this will. Finally, what you are going to get from this course, by the end of this course, you all will be able to understand the NCERT chapters in your curriculum. You all will be able to speak and write in English. You all will be able to score more than 90 plus in English in the board exams. And above all, you all will be building a strong foundation in the English language for your competitive exams and further future career.